Good morning, Double Talk 73 here, your fishing friend. I'm up here at St. Croix. We're just going to do a little fishing and chatting. And, one thing I forgot to do. Okay. Do this. And do that. Then open up my speech chat so I can hear y'all. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we're going to do a little chatting and whatever, and I'm going to show you my I call it my secret place to catch catfish here in St. Croix. So let's see what we got rigged up here. We got large cut. Okay. Let's put large. Let's put large minnows on two of them. Just any bottom rods you got will be okay. Just catfish get kind of big, so don't forget that. Okay, first we start off here at dusk till dawn, and what I'm going to do is we're going to forward to this 9 o'clock good peak. Okay, so let's go fishing. And I hope you can be there at 11 o'clock. We're going to have a drawing for those that are in the chat, and I'll give you the secret word. And we're going to let Nightbot do the drawing, so that way I don't have anything to do with it. How about that? Let's see. Let's see what kind of rooms we got here. Okay. Alrighty, we're already there. So what I've got to do, I got to come out. It's not any good to show you anything if you don't know where I'm at, is it? Okay. Let me go ahead and advance the next morning just so you can see. Okay. So I'm at dusk till dawn, and we're going to walk to our left, turn the light on, see this big rock here? Go past this big rock, and there's a little group of grass or whatever that is sticking out there. So go that grass and turn left. I mean right, the other left. And we're going to fish right straight out here. And I call this my Viking helmet. See, there's a horn, there's a crown, and there's the other horn. So it looks like a big-headed Viking helmet. And we're going to aim right in here to the left side, and I got it right that time, the left side of this big tree or the horn here. So we're going to put our rod stand down. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to go ahead and set up my distances and clip them. This is number 4. We want to be out there 111 feet. Now, don't ask me why 111. That just seems to be what works best for me. It might 22 meters. We're on meters. Oh, that don't tell me nothing. I got to go back and switch to English and empirical. Okay. So then we got to start all over. I'd have to sit here with my calculator, my phone, and figure out all these distances. Best laid plans of my Sandman oft gone ugly. Come on. I know it takes some time to get all those metric numbers in empirical. See that tip below?
Good morning, TV.
Good morning, young lady. Don't forget, 11 o'clock, be in the chat. Just stay in here if you will. We're going to have a drawing for a DLC. That was given to me by, I don't know the first part of his name, but I call him Jada, J-A-D-A. He's from Brazil. And he gave me it.
Said, hello, you old Santa, and I have a beard you need for Christmas.
You're going to like this. A friend of mine, thank you, Nonya. Good morning to you, too. A friend of mine wound up in the hospital with pneumonia, pretty bad. They tried to put him on CPAP. He's got a beard like you. His big old fluffy white beard. And the CPAP wouldn't seal. Now, I've known him for over 40 years. I've only seen him without a beard one time. And he was a yard manager for a salvage yard, Mendes. And something went wrong. They wound up with stolen copper somebody brought or whatever, and he had to go to court. Well, everybody knew. A lot of kids call him Ho-Ho because he really, white hair, he looks like Santa Claus. And he's always going, that's the way he laughs. It's hilarious. But anyhow, so he shaved his beard so he went to court so he would look more respectable to the judge. So he's waiting out in the entrance foyer, and a bunch of the higher-ups from Atlanta, the people that own Mendes, came in for the trial or the court hearing or whatever, and they walking by him back, and they knew him, but they walked back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and finally he walked over and said, "Do you not know who I am?" And they recognized him before. He said, "Garnett." Said, "Where's your beard?" He said, "I shaved it off for I could come down here." They didn't even know him because he didn't have the beard. I thought that was hilarious. Okay. To the secret. Nonya having a giveaway, a DLC giveaway that you probably got them all, but we got a DLC giveaway this morning at 11 o'clock. And I'll, those of you viewers that are there a little before 11 o'clock, you need to get in the chat so I can give you the keyword so that you can be eligible for the drawing. If you want to, if you'd like a DLC. If not, you're more than welcome to stay out as a viewer. Okay. Well, it did it to me again, even when I changed. We're going to start all over so I can show you where I'm at. I call this my secret catfish spot, don't you? Okay. Come to Dusk Till Dawn. And we'll do the same thing. We're going to walk down here to our left. This is number 4 rod I got stuck out here right now. Now see this big rock, and just past this big rock is a little grassy area that sticks out right here. Okay, we want to walk to it, turn right, walk right out to the water, and where I call this my Viking helmet. See, there's one horn, there's the other horn, and there's the crown of the Viking helmet. And where we're going to be aiming is right out in here on the left side of that horn. Okay, so we put our rod stand down, and then I'm going to advance time to this 9 o'clock peak here. Okay, oh, here it is. This 9 o'clock peak. I forgot I advanced to get to the daytime where I could show you where I was, where you could see it. But anyhow, we're going to advance that 9 o'clock and just see how lucky we can get. So we're going to go to 9 o'clock and 111 feet. Oop, little short. Well, I'll leave that there for now. And I'll just cast it further, the next one, so I can bring it back. That's number 3 rod. Number 4. Cast it a little further and then bring it back. There we go. That's further than 111. Woohoo! Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, got something on that one already. Ain't that a shame? Doo-doo-doo. Now, before they moved to fish around, I used to catch between 2 and 5 unis at this spot every good 9 o'clock peak like this. So it's been a while since I fished here, so we'll just have to see what happens. We got a catfish anyhow, don't we? Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Doo-doo-doo. But I hope this finds y'all safe, well, and happy. You and your family as well. Every once in a while, if the water temperature is a little cooler, I put it out at 115. I don't know why that seemed to work too, but sometimes it does. But 111 seemed to be my most productive distance. And large cut or large minnows, they both work. That's why I put two large minnows out and 2 large cut out. Well, it looks like they're liking large minnows this morning. Come on, get in here. Nice trophy. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, well, I got one on 2 also, so we're going to do my 2 rod system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift 2. See, I like to use the same spot and rod. That way I don't have to try to remember. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not giving any chance to get any slack. 3, 4, 5. Most of the time it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's the best I got. 3, 4, 5. Get this one in. Let's get this other one in. Come on, fish. This is number 3 rod. So I had to do shift 2. It's a little bit bigger fish. So now you know my secret catfish spot. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, that was bigger. All right. So let's get him back out there. I might put a large minnow on the... No, I caught one on it too, so we'll just leave it the way it is. 2 and 2. Well, the Christmas event is being worked on in the testing stage. There's a lot of bugs to work out, but the devs are diligently working on it.
Zandra said, I used to fish at that spot.
I knew that. It's a good spot. It really is. Almost as good, or my idea better, than the floating platform. Because I don't catch any weirdo fish here usually. Like on the platform, if I got large minnows on, I'll catch smallmouth, brown trout, and Atlantic salmon, a little bit of everything. But here I seem to catch most of the time just catfish. So let's see what everybody else is doing. Oops. Keep forgetting which way it is. Just a little bittier one. A little bittier one. But since we're just catching catfish and catfish, it don't really matter, does it? Do 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 do. Hey, we got one on two of them again. So let's do 3, 5, 1. So now using 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hello, DB.
Hey, Jack. Do 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 do. That's a bigger fish. He don't want to come in. These are big rods. How are you this morning, Jack? I'm just showing people my secret catfish spot over here off of Dusk Till Dawn. I'm counting in my mind.
Lumberjack 009 said, good time.
Excellent, excellent. We also having a giveaway for chat members at 11 o'clock. A gentleman from Brazil gave me a DLC yesterday. We had there we go. There's a uni. I said it was a bigger fish. And had 11 people at one time in chat, and I was trying to figure out how to get the giveaway, and I forgot about Nightbot. Duh. Do-do-do. Back-to-back unis. All right. All right. That's why it's my... See, and they were before. That's 9:30. Now, there's a 1 hour spawn time here, so I know I've got a chance to get one, maybe 2 more unis tonight, because it should have another one around. See, the time here is from 9 to 11 is the good time to fish. See there, Atlantic salmon on the large minnows. So that was a uni on each one. A uni on a large cut and a uni on a large minnow. But anyhow, it's a 1 hour spawn time. So that was at roughly 9:35. So 9:30. So I know it come around again at 10:30, between 10:30 and 11. I should have a chance to get 1 or 2 more unis. That would be really nice. But anyhow, I'll give the secret word a little later on, closer to 11, and let the Nightbot roll it. Had to remember how to do that. How you like my haircut? Got a bell. Not very loud. but it's there. Nope. Oh well. The fuzz around there deafens the bell. Because there's a clapper in there. It's very, very low. What was his name? I got...
Lumberjack 009 said, cool hat.
Thank you. I got this at a football game in, gosh, it's been a long time. There was a quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, Falco, and he was going to North Dakota State, I believe it was. Anyhow, they were on the NCAA class, AAA, I believe it was. No, AA. Anyhow, junior college type thing. And they were behind, and they did a pass play from the goal line.
I hear the bell, you must have a bite.
Nope, that bell was on my hat. But anyhow, he dropped back in the end zone and launched a football. And my son and his two buddies were sitting in front of me and this other buddy of mine. And we watched that football like this. It went 70 yards in the air. And my son turned around and looked at me and said, wow. Now, he was a baseball pitcher, so he had a pretty good arm. And I think he was probably about 12 or 13 years old at that time. But he started building his arm up more. By the time he was a junior in high school, he could throw a football 60, 65 yards. But that 70-yard pass, now he overthrew his receiver by 15 or 20 yards. I mean, it was a long ways over the receiver. But it went 70 yards in the air. I never saw a football go that far. It just didn't think it was ever going to come down. And when it hit the ground and the guy would quit running, turned around, looked at him, and went like this. He couldn't believe he overthrew him that far. Hilarious. Viewers, at 11 o'clock, we're going to have a drawing for a DLC. And if you'd like to be in the drawing, just join chat, and I'll give you the pass or the keyword, and you type in your keyword in chat. It's exclamation point keyword when I give you the keyword, and that puts you in the drawing. Is that right, Nonya? I believe that's right. Exclamation point, then whatever the keyword is. I hope that's right. I think it is. There's the bite, Nonya, you said was there. Oh, that doesn't look like a catfish, and that's a little one. That's okay, little ones count too. Yep, salmon.
Nadia 2 said, sounds correct.
Okay, I thought so. It's been a couple of months since we had our drawings for the hats. And the lighted keyboards. So but anyhow, viewers, come on in the chat and you'll be eligible for the drawing to win the DLC at 11 o'clock, which is about 28 minutes or so from here. We'll try to get as many in the chat as we can. Hopefully, because a lot of us that were here yesterday in the chat said they'd be back today. Hopefully they do. because you have to be in the chat to be eligible for the drawing. That's just the way Nightbot works. I thought I could do it for viewers too, but I can't. Oh, there you go.
1629 said, giveaway is only for subs.
No, 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 no. Just for anybody in the chat. That's the way I have it set up. I have it set up. And thank you for the follow. No, I don't do it just for subs. I do it for anybody in the chat room. That way, hopefully.
Vidrigic 1629 said, okay, laughing face.
Okay, smiley face. Smile, and the world smiles with you. Frown, and you frown alone. Yeah, I'll give the keyword a little before 11. And we'll try to get as many people as we can in the chat so that... And I don't give subs or followers, I don't give them any more. You know, you can set it up in Nightbot where they have a greater percentage chance of winning. I don't do that either. I like everybody to have an equal chance. I feel like a drawing should be a drawing. And let me double check that, make sure I didn't. Sometimes, you know, my brain goes cattywampus.
Vidrigic 1629 said, keyboard, laughing face, LOL.
Here we go. Okay. Yep, I got it set up where everybody has an equal shot. Everybody in the chat has an equal shot. And I bet you can probably guess what the keyword is. If anybody has any guesses. What's your guess? No hints. Just guess. Sleigh bells ring. Are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. We're happy tonight. A beautiful sight.
Santa.
Wrong. Good guess. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the new bird. Bluebird. Yeah. Here to stay is the new bird. We'll sing a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when we're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. We're happy tonight. We're making it right. Walking in a winter wonderland. Yeah. That happens every once in a while. When I was fishing for clear muskie one time, and one time only, I had my bottom rods out like this, and I was catching commons, and I caught 4 unis. All 4 rods had a uni on. Now you talk about a hustle trying to make sure I didn't lose any. I caught the first 2 in, and they were unis, and I could tell the way the other 2 rods were pulling and fighting that they were unis as well. So I kept on. I got lucky. I got all 4 of them in. One time. Just one time. Now, if you looked at the timestamp, see 10:19 now, the timestamp was 9:30 is when I caught the 2. So between 10:30 and 11, I should have a chance to catch one more, at least one, if the things work out right. But anyhow, anybody else got any guesses on what the keyword might be? Nunya said Santa, and I said no. Anybody else got any guesses? Bum bum bum, beep doo doo doo, doo doo doo. Seeing if I was in Ohio, I could sing chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah, right. Nat King Cole, I'm not, that's for sure. welcome new viewer. At 11 o'clock, which is about 20 minutes from now, right around 11 o'clock, we're going to have a drawing. So anybody that's in chat types in the keyword, you will have an opportunity to win a DLC. Here come my working honey. I lost my balance a few months ago in the bathroom. I built a bathroom down here where my cave, and it's got a step. And I got a sink, tub, commode. It's a complete bath. And we had to build a step up so that there would be room for the drains to go out. So I stepped back away from the sink and stepped on the edge of that step, lost my balance and turned and poked my right shoulder through the wall. Well, it didn't go all the way through the wall, but through the sheetrock. And where I was lucky was that here's a stud. They're 18 inches apart. I went right through the sheetrock between the two studs. So I've had a hole in the bathroom wall, and it was about this big, about this wide. It was a pretty good sized hole. And my honey kept giving me a hard time about my hole in the wall. So a friend of mine came over, and we were cutting up a big old sycamore tree in my backyard. And I said, "You want to help me do this?" I'd already bought a piece of lawn to put up there to cover up the hole. So we cut it and screwed it in the studs so it covered up the hole. Looks good, really. My wife said, "It doesn't look good. We need to paint it." I said, "Okay." So we went up here to Ace Hardware, and I cut a piece of that sheetrock out with paint on it out of the hole and took it with me. And the guy up here at Ace matched the color, brought it back, and my honey, she's fixing to put the second coat of paint on it, and it matches. I'm talking about like 98%. It is a good match. Okay, about 20 minutes. And well, thank you for the follow. Now, y'all, my widgets don't ever work. The follow widget, the new follower, any of them, they just, for one reason, they don't like me. They don't work. So I do my own widget. Bum, bum. Ha, ha, ha. That's it. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Nadia 2 said, "Copy BRB."
Okay. You got 20 minutes, don't you? Don't be late. Don't be late. Be late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. The White Rabbit. Okay. We ought to be getting close to possibly between now and 11 getting maybe one more unit. Because like I say, the spawn time here is an hour. So we'll see what happens. May go a little past 11 just to see. Casper the Nader. Okay. Casapar the Nadar? Okay, Casapar the Nadar. That sounds like it. Okay. Some of the names here are hard to figure out and pronounce, like Virid, Huge, D-U-C-H, Dutch, Vidry, I'm sorry. You don't mind if I just call you Dry or Vi? That one I can't figure out. But thank you for joining the chat. I appreciate that. And thank you all for the follows. Marching on, marching on. For whatever it's worth, I can't believe I've got that many followers. I've only been streaming a little over 3 months. And I'm very, very pleased that y'all think enough of me to follow. So thank you very much. And I appreciate you viewers joining. Almost time for the DLC giveaway. About another little over 15 minutes. So whoever wins, I will whisper you the code. So please join our chat, and when I give you the secret word or the keyword, you type it in with exclamation point, keyword, case sensitive, don't forget that, and you can't type it in more than one time. It won't accept it. If you try to type it in more than one time, Nightbot will kick you out, disavow your entry. I don't set the rules. Nightbot sets the rules. So, okay, excuse me. Come on, fish. Okay, here's something I like to do. When things ain't happened, well, there it is. Something started happening. If something doesn't happen for several minutes, I like to reel one in and reset it, recast it, kind of get things moving. I was about ready to. I don't think that's a uni. It's coming in pretty easy. But with this, the Cazadora rod, you never know. It'll handle some big fish. Do-do-do. When I first started playing this game, 90-pound cats weren't the easiest thing in the world. I ain't got no coffee. Do you drink it black, Nanya? I like mine just hot and black. But not too hot. I don't like to burn my tongue, and I don't like to... See, that's a true coffee drinker. But I do have to have decaf, because I don't want the caffeine mess with my heart. But I don't like to have to blow it and then sip it, because you get that coffee hot air down in your lung, makes you cough. It'll gag you just about. Okay, come on, fish. Come on, fish. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. We'll give it to about 11:15. Oh, 15 minutes before the drawing. Okay. For the giveaway. Gonna go ahead. Join the chat. Join my chat. Win a DLC. If you're lucky. So I can talk like this. My wife already knows I'm crazy. Hey BP, have you been on this morning on CBT? Because I kept having trouble. The jukebox would not cooperate. Yeah, I could put a token in. I could put a coin or a token in and then go fish. And then I want to put another token in. It wouldn't accept it. I had to leave the game, come back in before it would reset the jukebox. So I posted a video on it.
Don't worry, we know you're crazy also.
They just haven't come after me with the net and put on the white vest yet, with the arms that go around behind you like this.
Hello at @who_blackflake65.
I won't say too much more, BP, about the event on this live.
@who_blackflake65 said, "Hello, Nunya."
See, my speech to chat, or chat to speech, does not know how to pronounce Nunya. It's a Nunya. Nunya. It says Nunya. Oh, come on, it's 11:01. You didn't give me another uni. Come on now. Well, we'll just go to the next night. That's no problem, is it? Oh, I sure do like the way they set up the advancing of the time now in this latest update. Makes it so much easier. Welcome, new viewer. In about 12 minutes, maybe a little after, we're going to have, somewhere right around 11 o'clock, we're going to have a drawing for a DLC. So if you are in chat and type in the keyword, you are eligible for the drawing. And followers and subs don't have any more of a chance of winning than chatters, because that's just the way I am. Don't want to go there. I think, is that the next night? Should be. Continue for next fast forward. Now I don't have a cooldown because it's nighttime. Yep, there we go. Night 6, night 7. Okay. I'm still learning some of the new stuff here. This is fun.
Nadia 2 said, at this time the keyword is Nadia LOL.
Oh, that's a nice fish. That really is a nice fish. I caught that fish before I could even set another rod down. I wish that
Bridget1629 said, what keyboard is that BTW?
What keyboard? That question I don't understand. I'm sorry. You talking about the one I'm using? Because it's just a Logitech. What I've got is just a Logitech wireless. A cheapy Walmart one. Oh, keyword instead of keyboard. Is that what you mean? Okay, now y'all can start typing in the keyword. The keyword is !Christmas. And the Christmas is with a capital C. So !, no space, Christmas. And only put it in one time. So you have to enter that in the chat in order to be eligible for the DLC drawing in about 10 minutes. So come and join. And like I said, only put it in one time. There you go. Just like Nanya did. Now he's eligible for the drawing. So everybody, come on in. You chatters, go on in and enter the keyword. Wow. We lost viewers. There you go. There you go. Way to go, BP. Way to go, Lumberjack. Okay, we got 3 in. Come on, Z. The rest of you chatters, get in there.
Nadia 2 said, time for the drawing.
You're welcome. It was a DLC that a gentleman yesterday from Brazil gave me and said, use it as a giveaway. And I said, well, thank you very much. He said, I like your good, clean stream. And I said, well, thank you. Whoops. That's been happening here a little bit every once in a while. Did you hear the buzz, or was that just in my headphones? Uh-oh. This is either a uni or a really, really nice big trophy on droids.
Said, well, we thank them.
I do. What is it, a big trophy or a uni? Which is it? It's a big trophy. Get this one back out there. Sing louder, darling. I can't hear you. My wife has a beautiful voice. She really does. I appreciate it more than she does, I think. There you go. There you go. Join the chat. Join the chat. Type in the keyword, and then we're going to let Nightbot do the rolling.
Underscore Black Plague 65 said, you on floating dock?
No, I'm over on Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn, you come left, and there's a big rock, and just past the big rock, there's some grass sticking out, and I walk to the grass, and then go right against the bank, and I aim just to the left of this, what I call the right horn of this Viking helmet. See, there's a horn, a crown, and then a horn, but that's where I aim.
Underscore Black Plague 65 said, okay, yeah, that's a uni spot.
Yep.
Zandra said, Mike wanted me tell you he been busy this morning.
That's okay. I understand. Holler back at him, tell him that I remembered how to do the drawing with Nightbot, so we're good. What time is it? 10:55. We got time for some more people to get in. Join. Get in the chat. Join the giveaway. Get in the chat. Type in the keyword, which is exclamation point is the command. Christmas with a capital C, as you see the others there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 6 or 7 in there now. Come on, we need some more. Come on, peoples. And then whoever wins, I'll whisper you the code. Something just went complete. I don't know what it was. Thought it might be a whisper, but nope. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, BP, this used to be a 90-pounder uni spot. I never caught a 90-pounder. That looks like another Atlantic salmon. But guys have been catching them 30 and 40 pounders. All they caught and said they would, where can I catch a big catfish?
Black Plague 65 said, no more 90 bits.
Nope, you got that right. But I brought 3 different people over here, showed them where to stand and where to fish, and 2 of them, right off the bat, within the second fish, caught a 90-pounder. I'm serious. and the other guy, and they didn't say thank you or nothing. They just left. They was thrilled and just left. The other guy, he fished with me for about 35 or 40 minutes, game time. He caught a 90-pounder. We're fishing right together. He caught a 90-pounder, and he said, thank you very much, I appreciate it. I said, you're more than welcome. He left. I still haven't caught a 90-pounder. The first day, second day, my son brought me in the game. The second day I was up here, I was over on the floating dock, and if here's the ladder, and then here's the dock, I was dropping it down maximum leader, right down beside the dock, just messing around, and it'd float under a little bit. I caught an 89.9, little more. That's the biggest catfish I've ever caught here. So it was almost a 90-pounder, but almost don't count when you want 90. 80 anything is not 90. No problem, buddy. Have fun. Yes. That was Mike Z. He's saying that he's having his oven put in his house today and the floor down in the dining room, and he wouldn't be here today for the drawing. So, you new viewers, we're having a drawing for a DLC in just a couple of minutes. You see the exclamation point Christmas with a capital C. That is the key word, and I'll let Nightbot do the drawing. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always appreciate people that follow. Whoa, I have no idea what that was. It had a bunch of commands on my screen. iPhone 10, it does what it wants to do. But anyhow, we're going to have the drawing. Yep, they like that walker. Y'all need to get in. About, we'll have it just 11 o'clock or a minute or two after. Give more people a chance to get in. If you want, just exclamation point Christmas with a capital C. That looks like another Atlantic salmon. What is Walker? I got a comeback for that. You'll like this. The question is, what is Walker? A Texas Ranger. Chuck Norris. uh, 11 o'clock. Anybody else went in the drawing? Come on in. Exclamation point Christmas with a capital C. Give you a couple more minutes. Thank you for the follow, Hector. Here's mine. That's my widget. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what we got here, Nightbot. We have 2, 4, 6. We have 8 people in the drawing. Are y'all ready? Here we go. We're going to let her roll. Da-da-da.
Nightbot said, Zandra has won the giveaway.
Zandra, Z won it. That's funny. The Dragon Lady. Congratulations, Z. You were the second one in.
Dietrich 1629 said, "That's be fast, laughing face."
The Nightbot do it, buddy. It's fast. But
Zandra said, "Oh wow, nice."
yeah, Z, I will whisper you the code, okay?
Nadia 2 said, "Grats to at Zandra."
Yeah, grats, Z. And thank y'all for joining.
_Black Plague 65 said, "Congrats."
Thank y'all for
1629 said, "Grats, bro."
She not be a bro. But anyhow, grats is a good thing. That's nice. It's nice for y'all to say that. But thank y'all for joining my giveaway. I appreciate it. And thank you for the new followers. I appreciate that as well. We'll have more. I've got some...
Nadia 2 said, "Prize was a reindeer."
Rudolph. It's the red nose. But we'll have another drawing. Let's see. Today is Friday. Let's have another one Monday. No, I got doctor's appointments Monday. Let's have another one next Friday. I'll have another DLC to give away, okay? And you're welcome to join. You're welcome to come in any time. Sometimes I even catch fish. Which doesn't seem to be happening right now. What I caught? 3 fish? 4 fish? We could cheat. We could... Let's see what the weather's going to be like the next morning. Nope. Wow. We don't have a sunny for a long time. Day 12. Wow. But see, this is perfect. Partly cloudy, 9 o'clock. Those are perfect nights for catfish unis. Or it used to be. Let's put it that way. Fish move around. They actually move around just like real school fish. Uh-oh. Sound like another coffee refill. £34 trophy cat. There you go.
Black Plague 65 said, Uni respawn is 3HR at each spot.
This one here, I have found in the past. In the past, it used to be 1 hour. That's why I said when I caught those back-to-back unis at 9:30, that gave me an hour and a half. So sometime between 10:30 and 11, I should have caught another uni, but it didn't happen. So 3 hours that might be. You've been playing this game a whole lot longer than me. Knowledge is a valuable thing in this game. Do y'all like the new zoom? So you press the Z and zoom, and then you hold the Z down and you use your wheel on your mouse to zoom in and out, depending on what magnification you want to use. I think that's pretty cool too. And the best thing I like, I don't have to unfriend people anymore. You used to have, you only had 100 friends. Every once in a while it would let you top out at 101, but not too often. So if you had 100, which I keep around 100 anyhow, and somebody else wanted to friend you so that you could maybe swap or change or exchange markers with them, you had to unfriend somebody so that you could friend them and share markers with them. That was the only way it could be done. Now they've increased it where you can have up to 200 friends. So that gives us a lot more leeway. I know, although some of the people I've unfriended, I hope they don't take it personally. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. But some of those people that I unfriended have unfollowed me on Twitch and on YouTube. They thought I was being sarcastic or mean or whatever. And once they unfollow me or unsubscribe, I don't know how to get a hold of them. I tried doing search, but that didn't work either, because people use capitals and numbers, and I can't remember everybody's numbers and whatever, because I've tried to search for them so I could explain to them that I wasn't being mean or wasn't being ornery, just that's what I had to do. And I tried to pick somebody that either had not fished with in a long time, or somebody that maybe hadn't played the game in a long time. There's a lot of people, you can look under their profile, and last time in the game was 3 weeks ago. Well, chances are they've been out of the game for a pretty good while. So I'm very, very pleased to get the 200. I don't like to hurt people's feelings. It's hard to hurt my feelings. But I know some people's feelings get hurt over little things. And hurting somebody's feelings is not a little thing. That's a big thing. I guess the fish are just going to quit on us, aren't they? So let's reset one, just to see if we get something stirred up. Or I could do like down in Maku Maku or Bolivia when I want to get things going. I just grab, or especially blue crab, grab a spinning rig. See, there we go. Got to wake them up. They're afraid I'm...
Black Plague 65 said, on rod stand pick on and wet rods back down once in a while. Black Plague 65 said.
Just gotta wake them up. But down in, especially blue crab, you pull out a spinning rod and throw it out there, and almost before you ever, usually, I say almost, before you get it halfway in, let's see which one we got here. Yeah, that one's not heavy enough. This is what we got. Let's get something we get out there with. 1 ounce. And let's put a rattlesnake on it. Rattlesnake. And this one I can buzz across the top, or I can 3-speed it, stop and go along the bottom. If I want to buzz around the top, I put it on 2-speed, bring it to the top, and then 1-speed, and just let her roll. See there? Look at number 2 rod. Wake 'em up. Wake up, little fishes, wake up, doo-doo-doo. Wake up, little fishes, wake up. The movie wasn't too hot. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And we're in trouble deep. Wake up, little fishies. Wake up, little fishes. We gotta go home. Now let's see if I can get that buzzbait back up on top of the water. Oh, isn't that a shame? Not gonna give me a chance. But that works really, really well if you ever get to blue crab.
Black Plague 65 said. Crankbait works on cats also.
The blue one, the blue and white. Yes, it do. We'll put a blue and white one on there and just throw it out there. Do 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 do. Let's get it in here. That surprised me once when I was fishing over at the Pike Alley when I was first early in the game and caught a catfish on that blue and white crank. It surprised me. It really did. Oh, you hear that? Had a fish following it. Let's see if I got a blue and white. It would figure, well, we're at night. Let's try night. We want a 16-footer. Let's go down. Do 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 do. And I like to pull my cranks in at 1-speed. Oops, on the bottom. Come on back up. I know, there you go. I need a more shallow crank, don't I? Or I need to throw it further to the left where the deep water is. You wouldn't think a 16-foot crank would hit the bottom, would you? But it sure is. Yeah, I need an 8-footer, don't I? Let's see if there's one in the store. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Crankbaits. Yeah, we got 30-footer, 30-footer, 30-footer. Nope. I ain't going home. Let's see what other color we got in. We got anything shorter than 8? Nope, we sure don't. Well, let's try jerkbait. What do you think? Do a little twitch with a jerkbait. Sink her down about halfway. Wow, 241 feet. That is a cast. It also ain't going to get it with 1-speed. See, I lost my stripe jerkbait. I overset the drag when I was fishing for muskie and for pike, and something hit it and took off. And before I could do an an alternate F4, it was gone. It popped it right off. And I only had one, so I don't remember whether it's Christmas or 4th of July. I think it's 4th of July where I can get another one. And you could buy them, because Mike bought 4 or 5 in the store when he saw how good they were. But I hadn't used a jerkbait much, so I didn't even get a hit, have I? Nope. Let's put my buzzbait back on. Fish, catfish, are you asleep? It's only 10:30. There's plenty of TV left on. Let's see, I got a float here too, don't I? Yeah. Number 5. They stow it out there too. It'll float all the way across. Oh, I'm gonna put this at 115. Yeah, it let me clip it. It let me clip it. Do 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 do. But no sturgeon, no sturgeon. We'll catch one more fish here, and then I'll go on a platform. Do 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 do. Thank you for the follow. Sheepman. All right. Thank you, follow. Thank you, follow. Thank you, follow. Make sure I got everybody. I don't want to leave anybody out. Oops, almost left out. Hit diet. See, I miss them because my widgets don't work. I don't know what I did to get the game mad at me, so my widgets don't work. Cause my son that lives with me, he's 24, and he's pretty up on this stuff. He does a lot of gaming. He's even tried to get them. Now they work fine when we test them, but then when I go live in the game, nothing. And I've had Nunya looked at it one day, and Daddy-O looked at them one day, and I did everything that they said to do, and everything looked right. Test them, they worked fine. Nothing. But that's a fact, Jack. I went from 150 and lost 8 feet when I picked it up. Start a little further up here. Let it go more through. I used to go out here and fish. I had markers out there, and I go fish from the boat too. That was a lot of fun. Fish like 30 feet. You just jerk them out of water. Just jerk them out of water. Oh, it's 20 after 11 already. But next Friday, we'll do the same time, 11 o'clock, good Lord willing. We'll have a drawing in for another DLC. I've got some money in my wallet in the game. I'll buy a DLC and we'll go from there, okay? I was intending to use the money to buy the premium when it went on sale. And Mizzou fan Mike Gaming said I ought to do it. Said it's cheap, cheap, cheap. You can't beat it. So I thought about it and thought, I'm cheap. I'm cheap, cheap. That's why I play the free game, but I'm cheap. I don't like to spend money like that. But anyhow, I finally decided the 29th to go ahead and do it. So I put money in the wallet and clicked on to buy it. Yep. Got it. And went to bed. Got up the next morning. I didn't have premium. I thought, what in the world is going on? So I did spend an hour trying to figure out what I had done wrong, because I know it had to be me, because computers don't make mistakes, do they? So I did a little searching. Finally, I found out where to find purchase history. And it said I still had the money in my wallet. So, although I thought I'd bought the DLC, I hadn't. I mean, the premium, I hadn't. So, now I got to figure out and make sure that when I buy a DLC that I get the code. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reel this in. And I'm going to pause for a moment and send Z the code for the DLC if y'all don't mind. Before I forget, because I am just as liable to forget as anybody. Oh, cool. Thank you, BP. Thank you very much. I'll write that down. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anything I can do to make other people happy. Oh, yeah. That makes me happy. So let's see what we got here now. There's the code. Copy. Let's see. There we go. There you go, Z. There's your code. Enjoy it, girl.
Bridging 1629 said, how I joined to give away.
If you want to give something away, if you are on Streamlabs OBS, you go to their Nightbot, the Nightbot on Streamlabs OBS, and there is a giveaway tab over there on the left-hand side. You click giveaway, and it opens it up, and you can set it up however you want. Whether you want just subscribers, followers, chat, just however you want to set it up. And you can do it as a random number, or you can do it as a keyword. And there are places to fill in which way you want to go. like I did the Christmas. Now it's case sensitive.
Said. Thanks, DB.
You're welcome, girl. You are more than welcome. And congratulations. Let me get these in. We'll go on the dock. But that's how I set that up. And then once you get people in, like we had 8 people in that drawing. And then you hit the roll at the bottom, and it just selects at random one of the people in that typed in the keyword or the number, random number. And I'm not sure how the random number works. I guess you're numbered 1 through 8, and it picks the number that way. I'm not sure. I've always used a keyword because, like Christmas or Santa or something like that, it means more than just a number. Let's see what the next morning look like. Let's go do some pike fishing. What do y'all think? Does that sound like a winner? Now that $13,000 don't sound like much, but it paid for my trip. And I've got my environmental noise turned way down so we don't have to try to scream over the sound of the boat. Boom! I'm glad the boat doesn't cost as much to repair as the keep net. Boy, that big keep net we got, whew, that dude is expensive come repair time. Okay, let's try 3/4 ounce popper, red and yellow. I guess I better have a rod out there, hadn't I? Hey, that'd help a lot, wouldn't it? Oop, I'm too close, aren't I? Too close. Although I can reach where the muskie are down in the corner. Yeah, I'm too close. So let's do this. Up to anchor. Take the rod back out. And let's do a little circumnavigating here. Let's go back around. See what we got here. That looks a little better. But I can back it up some more, can't I? That looks good. Big fingers. I hit wrong keys all the time. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got now. That's longer than 40 feet. Well, I hooked one here yesterday. Z and Mike were on here. And I tried to increase the drag. One more click. Gone. That's a good start. Let's go down here where the muskie are. See if I get lucky and catch a muskie. Come on, muskie. Come on, muskie. Let me do a little. If any of you all have the There you go. See if I can help him catch some big fish. That striped jerkbait, mid-depth twitch, man, it, whew, they love it. I'll get me some next time they're for sale. I'll get me several. So if I lose them, I'll have backups. Sure would be nice to have a rod stand that you could put on the boat, or a rod holder, so that I could throw this crank out there. It's not? What is it? Jada sent me the code and he said it was a DLC. What am it?
Said something about beta test.
Well, maybe I copied the wrong thing. Let me see, where can I do this? I'll do it in, let's see. Maybe I copied the wrong thing. Let me do it again. Well, that's what I copied. That's what I sent. I'll get you one, girl. I'll send you one. I apologize. That's what he gave me. The code he gave me. A new friend. Vidrid. Thank you. I'm glad he came. See, I got 106 friends now. Hey Step, how's it going, buddy? A guy gave me a code for a DLC. Where am I going? There we go. A guy gave me a code for a DLC yesterday and had a drawing this morning, and Zombra won it, and I sent her the code and she said it was not a DLC, which totally surprised me. So I'll get her one and send it. I apologize, Z. At least it was somebody that won it that knows how stupid I am. And Step, what I did is I used the Nightbot to do the drawing. And the keyword.
Okay, I got tone DLC LOL.
No, what I did is I copy and pasted. And the worst part about it is let's see, how can I do that? Hold on just a minute. Let me double check. Nope. Let me write it down so I can double check. Double check. Or I can copy and try it again. We'll see. He said it's for the July. And I'm making sure I'm getting every letter. me go back up here. Open up Z again. Paste. Now that's every letter. Unless the space. Let's try that. I had a space Z in front of the first letter, the V. So what I did was I got rid of that space. Now wait a minute, why is there a semicolon there? Okay, now there was a semicolon too. So now let's try this one. Try to copy and paste that one, girl. Hopefully that'll work. It had a space and a semicolon, or a colon, in front of that first letter. So, okay. Let's try it, Walker. Walker, Walker, Walker. X Series. Half ounce. The thing I don't like about the Walkers, they don't come through them lily pads and bulrush and whatever as easily. That time it did. Thank you. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have me some ballpark franks for lunch. They, when you cook them, boom, boom, boom. They boom when you cook them, boom, boom. I boil them till they split. That way they're easier to cut and put on bread. Buns is too much bread. I put them on whole wheat. Did you try that code that I just sent you, Z? I hope it works. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. What we got here? Do-do-do. A trophy muskie. There we go. Thank you, game. Are you streaming now, Step? Bring us in this time and try the green frog. Green Walker. Texas Ranger Walker. The bait fish. I like it. I like it. I'm probably going to get hung up here. Yeah, I came through it. Thank you. Let's do one of these casts. See, we're not even at peak. Peak's around 7. Let me go ahead and go to peak. I'm going to back off some more too. Let's see, turn my light on until where that marker is. Oops, gotta have the trolling motor down. Give me a little more distance to work the lure. The lure, the lure, the lure. There we go. Now, let's see when the peak is. We'll put it right there. But of course, in cooking, in baking, there is a choice. But of course. Well, I doubt that I'm going to fill my net over here, am I?
You sent the same code.
Yes, but it didn't have the space in front of the first V or the colon. Because when I copied it earlier and recopied it, it had a colon and a space and then the code. So, I apologize. I'll get you something, believe me. You know I'll take care of you, lady.
Steve Petronic said, I gonna take care of my son.
Okay.
TTYL.
Okay.
Zandra said, not your fault. Steve Petronic said, I am asterisk.
I am asterisk. Okay. That was the Jetsons dog, wasn't it? Asteroid. Lots of ruck, Lorge. Astro. I forget the maid's name. The robot maid. I don't remember her name. Meet George Jetson. His wife Judy. Wife Judy. His boy Elroy. I don't remember. That's been longer than yesterday or 5 minutes ago. But I remember he worked for Spacely Sprockets. Mr. Spacely? Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good one. That was a good one. Crash, boom, bang. It was. I was doing some testing on the new Christmas event coming out, and I was just piddling around in inventory, and I've got all the glasses, and I just thought, well, if they cost $120, what could you sell them for? Well, in the home screen, come on, there we go. In the home screen, the $120 glasses sold for $240. I said, now wait a minute, something's wrong here. Well, the $280 glitter glasses could sell them for $560 coins. I said, there's something wrong here. So I said, if you, there's got to be something wrong. So I sold all the glasses, got the coins, This is in the testing. And then went and bought some more. And they put them in my backpack then instead of in the home. So then I went to see how they would sell, and they sold for half the price that you paid for them. And what they had done is they had inadvertently, that's going to be too far. Nope. On the sale price in the home had put a 0 at the end, like instead of selling for $28, 28 coins, they sold for $2.80. That wouldn't work too good in the live game, because people will be buying them glasses and put them in the home and sell them, buying them, put them in the home and sell them, and you're racking up on the bait coins. I got to slow my pop down. I'm using a walker, not a popper. But I appreciate y'all joining me. Gotta do something here. There we go. Now I can see everybody that's in there. Forgot what I was doing. Like I said, been longer than 5 minutes. Okay, come and get it. Come and get it. See if I can tease it in. Don't look like it, did it? We tried. Go back over to the same place, try again. Or close. Well, we're well into the peak, so I'll be catching better fish like this. Let's go back to my popper. Do 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 do. Or I could lazy fish. I could put a bobber out there. Hey. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Come on, trophy. Trophy, trophy, trophy. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Do 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 do. My oldest son likes to fish for pike and muskie. Catfish every once in a while, but he prefers to fish for muskie and pike over here. He says that's just fun, lazy fishing. Let's see what we can do with a bobber. What size hook we got on there? 7. Yeah, good enough. Do 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 do. See, this way I can listen to it ding. I can just lay back and relax. I like laying back and relaxing. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do do do. Oh, gotta hold the Z down. There we go. There we go. Ding. Ding, ding, ding with the trolley. Zing, zing, zing with the bell. Doo, doo, doo with my heartstring. It stopped. Now go, bobber. There you go. A bigger trophy. A beginner trophy. Relax. Well, my honey put the second coat of paint on. She's done. I ought to go in there and write my name on it. Or my initial. BH was here. Boy, that would upset her, wouldn't it? Oh, Lord. Well, it looks like that shiner's dead, doesn't it? Well, let's mess with them. Let's put a large minnow on there. It'll move around. Let's see if we can catch a muskie. What do you think? Can I get over there? Yeah, I can. Okay, large minnow, do your thing. Do your thing. Smack him in the mouth and put him on the hook. There we go. Chase it down. You done hit it to kill it. Now chase it down. Bobber stops and then disappear, bobber. Go under. Here we go. Go under. Come back and get it, fish. There we go. What do we got here? What do we got here? A muskie. Who'd have thunk it? So, let's increase our bobber to 57 inches. See if we can get down there where the trophy and uni muskie are. I don't know if this rig will handle trophies and unis. We'll find out. If we can find out. Well, I appreciate you viewers and chatters hanging with me. I appreciate you very much. Like I tell everybody, the most valuable thing that you have is your time. That you possess. Let's put it that way. The most valuable thing that you possess is your time. Because you can replace all kinds of worldly things. Diamonds, gold, silver, money, property, cars, whatever. Clothes, they can be replaced. But your time, once it's gone, it's gone. The richest man in the world cannot give all of his billions and buy one more second of time. So it's pretty valuable. So thank you for spending your valuable time with me. I just want you to know I do appreciate it. Come on, Minter, do your thing. I like bobber fishing. I like bobber fishing and bottom fishing in real life too. Whether I'm in a boat or on a bank or on a pier, I like bottom fishing and bobber fishing because I can bring me a chair and sit down and lay my head back and just feel the sun. Yeah, warm on your skin. It feels so good. And that doesn't matter whether you're young or old, it feels good. Also, for whatever it's worth, when the Christmas event this year goes live, hopefully they get all the bugs worked out, which I'm sure they will. Most of them anyhow. The developers are good. They are really, really good, and they're working hard. They know there are a lot of bugs still in it, but they've done a lot of new things this year. It's nothing like last year. Other than when you're in white moose and you want to catch the furry trout and the antler salmon, you set off fireworks. Use different bait though. They use candy canes or something like that you use for bait this year as an event bait for the antlered salmon and the furry trout, but you still use fireworks. So you hopefully work in conjunction with, I said WORK. Holy smokes. Shame on me. That's a 4-letter word. Hopefully you can fish in conjunction with somebody else that y'all can take turns, or 3 or 4 people there on the dock, setting off fireworks to help each other catch the antlered and furry. Excuse me. But anyhow, when it goes live, the day that it goes live, or shortly thereafter, I should have a bunch of videos to explain what's going on. The reason being, the instructions are not really explicit, and you kind of have to read between the lines, or like I did, I had to keep asking developers, what do you do, how do you go, where you go, what do you do? And they're very patient with this old man. So I will try to impart that information onto y'all with my videos on YouTube. So when they get maybe a couple days before it goes live, I'll be able to make some videos to show you where to get started, what to do, where to go, and hopefully it'll help. But there are some cool new things. You get tokens, and when you want to catch the event fish at different lakes, all the event fish are just about at all the lakes that have a jukebox anyhow. You put a token in a jukebox, and it plays music for 5 minutes. And while that music is playing, it gets that blue fog coming up off the water, like it did when in the Halloween event over in St. Croix, when you're fishing for the skeleton bluegill at the different area. Well, hello there. Here's the first dragonfly this morning. The pretty one, too. It's that kind of blue coming, and as long as that blue's coming off the water, you'll catch the event fish quite rapidly. Then that's 5 minutes, and then when the blue fog goes away, you can still catch the event fish, but it's slower. And then you go put another token in, and you can catch more event fish. But the first thing you have to do is find the Christmas stocking before it unlocks the event. And I know where 2 of them are. I don't know where any more are, but I know where 2 of them are. And one of them's in Texas. That makes it easier on everybody. And then there's Santa bags, a blue, red and a green bag, at different lakes where there's a jukebox. And there's different things that you have to do in order to react with the bags to gather stardust in the bag or to hunt down the runaway gingerbread men. It's just pretty neat. It's just unique, more unique this year. And there are parts of the Christmas event this year in Maku Maku and in Blue Crab. I don't believe there's anything in Bolivia. Not sure, but I don't think there is. I haven't tried Bolivia to find out. But you can catch the event fish after the fog goes away. It's just slow. A lot slower. You can use bottom rods. The fish aren't very big. The heaviest one of the event fish that I caught so far weighed just right at 0.8 kilograms. What is that? I don't know. 0.8 times 2.2. Less than 2 pounds. But you need a 5-pound rig to fish with them. And be sure and use a 5-pound leader, because I broke a leader. I had a 3 or 4 pound leader on there, and when I picked the fish up, it just snapped it right off the bat. So set up a 5-pound. You can set up 5-pound match rods, and if you've got the money to buy them, and use bottom rods. If you can't afford a 4-rod, or if you're not high enough level to buy a 4-position rod, you can use a 2-position rod, or 1 position. That way you can have one on a rod stand and one in your hand. It has appeared to me so far that floats worked better than bottom rods. That's why I said match rods. And I can't tell any different. Well, I use a number 1 hook, but I haven't been able to tell any difference in the depth, the leader depth. I've tried it at 8 inches. I've tried it at 31, 35 inches. And they still catch the event fish just as fast. So, for whatever that's worth. But hopefully I'll be able to get some videos. I'll have the videos already made, but they'll be private. And then when they tell me that I can release them, then I'll make them all public. They'll be on my YouTube page, which is the same name as my name here. So you're welcome to come and glean some information out of it, and I hope it helps. There you go. 30 minutes of nothing. I told you, spit, tobacco spit onto your lure bait. That's what we do down in the south. Oh, that was hung up, see? That's why it wasn't nothing happening. Shame on you, Minner. Shame on you. You didn't tell me that. I thought I had the snag warning illuminated under settings. I may not. Sit there for 20 minutes and wait, nothing happened. And it was hung up. Spelled that word wrong. Well, Minner, are you going to give up on me? Maybe I had it too deep. I was hung up again. Almost. Let's shorten the leader up. I did okay with a shorter leader, didn't I? Let's get back down here. Go two lower. Use my O key this time. Yeah. Don't put me to sleep. Well, y'all, guess what time it is? It is lunchtime. Gonna be on about another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go get me some lunch. My hot dogs. Hot the dog, hot the dog. Let's go back up here where the pike are. That minnow sure does like to get hung up, doesn't it? Sure does. Now, why is that person's name? Oh. Oh, I was trying to figure out why that person's name was at the top of my screen. And the reason is because that's where they were fishing. But when it zoomed in, that was funny. It was just right above the compass line, like it was an overlay or something. That was fun. Look here, like this. So, you know, doesn't that look like an overlay? That's funny. Funny. We're going to catch a couple more here, I hope, and then I'm going to give me some lunch. I'll put me some Arby's Polynesian sauce on them instead of ketchup or mustard. At least one of them, see how that coalesces. Sounds good anyhow. Uh-oh. Here come my horse. I heard him. Hercules. Something got his attention. He gonna ignore me. Okay, come on, chase it. Chase it, fish, chase it. Hit that minnow. Now, why do I hear somebody else's boat motor? Interesting. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Well, I thought I was going to catch that in the way it was chasing that minnow, but I guess it's not, so. Oh, there it goes again. Come on. Run around and then stop. Stop. Now go. Take it. There we go. All right. Lunchtime. Lunchtime, then I'll be back testing the event this afternoon. So. There you go. So I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, good Lord willing. Stay safe, stay well. And remember, we will get through this together by the grace of God. Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And P. Practice, patience, persistence will produce. Okay? So, thanks again. So anyhow, I'm gone, y'all. So y'all take care. God bless you and your family. So this is Double Talk 73, your fishing friend, saying I'll catch you later. So y'all come back now, you hear?